Welcome back to West House in the Yorkshire Dales. I looked at the weather and bent from where I ought to be, it's going to rain all day, where here there's a 1% chance, so it wins again. Can you hear that wind? It is wind. Ooh, sun's come out. Yes! I've really got to do this bit of field here. It's the big field, but it's annoying me. I've got to do it. You know. Right, I've got a few bits of lead and a stud, and then my first seal's just come up there, look. 1814 flax bale seal. Look at that lead all folded up and then chopped through. Look at that, just looks like a bit of lead. But it's a seal. It's one of those with letters going in every direction you can think of. That looks like St. Petersburg. Oh, maybe not. And it is, where do we got there, look? 1809. Good one. I've had some more of them, I should be able to translate. And another one. Whoa, weird signal. But a couple of feet away. This is where I start digging weird signals. 1809, Lebedev, 75 post. Right, well that's a new one on me here, a lead weight like that. A bronze penny. 1887. Young Head Victoria. That's a cloth clamp for holding a bale of cloth. Straighten him out and with a look, there might be a name in the middle when I unfold it. Oh, just get that wind behind me. Just come a bit down the hill. I walked about 30-40 yards for nothing, and then bang, I'm on an old 10p. One of the old 2 shilling size 10 pences. They're very select where these seals are. They're in, whoops, they're in one little group, and you've just got to find it. And if you don't, well, it's hard work. Could be anything, that. Just a big ornate boss. That was weird. 97 in both directions. It's a Riga. Look, the shield, the cross, it's a quartered shield with pellets. A Riga seal. And with writing on the back. A flax bale seal from Riga in Russia. Oh yeah, there was a hot rock in the same hole as that Riga. That's what was giving all the misreadings. Here we go, George III. I can just make his head out there, look. 1806, halfpenny copper. Good one. A loom weight. It's lost its top. Right, I've just had a rest and a chat with a couple of history buffs who were walking past on the path. 2 or 3 minutes after you'd gone, up came this, look, one of those loom weights from the mill. So if you're watching, there you go, look. Hey, pewter spoon handle. That tiny flake of lead, look, you see that? Turn him over, and there he is, 1809, Russian flax bale seal. They were very thin with those particular types. Well, that was a surprise. Well, that's the catch off the gate here, the iron, and the lead is how they fasten it into a hole into the stone post. Carved a hole in the stone and rammed this in as like a roll plug. I don't know iron. Oh, gilded button. Nearest I'm ever going to get to gold round here. Hey, one of those rod loom weights that slides on the rod. Hard won today. See, that's one of those big ones, but it's only little, look. B-R-A... I think that says Brack. I think it's something to do with the grading. Oh, what's that down the bottom? 2. Yeah, there's huge letters after that 2. This is part of a seal that goes, whoa, way out where my finger is here. It should be on twice this size. That's 3 of them I've had today. Well, I think you're a seal. You're going to need cleaning up. Deep was that. Tick, tick. That was a Bentham depth one with that. That's not common around here because there's too many rocks in the ground. The soil's not deep. Not like Bentham where it goes through to China. Oh, another gilded button. That was a business to be in back in Georgian times and Vicky. Buttons. Birmingham was built on buttons, I think. Made a fortune out of them. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that is a fold-over part of one of them cloth clamps. One of the cloth clamps. Hey, another little loom weight, look. I'm getting a bit cream-crackered. Can you see my bag there? Wait a minute, where is it? There. It's about 40 yards away. I've done across to them sheep and as far as I can see up here. I've only done this tiny little area today. It's kept me busy. Plenty of signals, but nothing really spectacular. Oh, that had me going. Look at that. Triple gilt button. High quality gilt button. Ah. Why couldn't it just have kept going? 1809. They're not exactly in the best of condition around here, but I should be able to get something off it. And another one, 1810. Oh, I'm going to have my work cut out sorting these out. They're not in right good condition. Oh, at least it's staying cloudy. There's no... When the sun's out, you're boiling. And I've got 2 t-shirts on because it was bloody cold last time I was here. Right, carry on. Yeah, give it another half hour. Well, I think that's a tiny musket ball. They're not always made of lead, are they? Can't tell what that is. You see that huge one I got the other day? Massive. This is tiny. I'm not sure what you are. You could be a bronze penny, but I think you're Georgian. And I think you're 1799. On my way back to the car now. I've had enough. Picking up too many big chunks of iron up here. I left where I was and I come walkies up here where I found that buckle. But I've not had anything. Welcome to the roundup. Another board full of stuff, look. You can tell I've been at Westhouse. All this lead. I've got a very accurate weather forecasting. It's called AccuWeather, I think it's called. But it gives you an hour by hour summary of anywhere in the UK. So when I look at Bentham, it says it's going to rain all day. So I'll look at Blubber Houses and it says 1% chance of rain. So we go to Westhouse Mill in Blubber Houses. Weather dictates where I go. So here we go, look, we've got bits of lead, the normal stuff. These things, I'm sure these are off machinery and the tappets for something. They come walloping down on something. So, bits of copper, that's just a cap off something, don't know what. Here, this is a slide. Out of either window mechanism or a door carriage or something. I mean a carriage, horse carriage. This is a bit of a bronze It's a bush where a shaft runs in it. Look how it's worn it away to nothing. They did these machines to destruction, I think. Little stud, spoon, bowl of a spoon, pewter. These things, there's something to do with clamping stuff down, aren't they? I'm sure that's a bale clamp, the clamping cloth, but not too sure. Did you see this bit of lead here? Look, I got one of them the other day. Multiple pieces of lead all folded up and then guillotined by the look of it. Straight cut right through. My goodness. Loom weights. If you get weights, lead weights, see if you can see where the wire's broken off in the top. And could well be a loom weight. Quite nice looking stuff. These are added to a rod to give extra weight. There's a lot of them come out of the weaving sheds. Now, I've not had one of these before. This weight is the first one of its kind, and I've had dozens, as you know, hundreds if not hundreds. But that one with a shaped hole, you are different. I don't think you are anything to do with the flax mill. Gilded buttons with the gilt on, look. And this one, my goodness, this was just there in the ground, shining away golden. I thought, whoa, I'm going to have to find a lot of them to get any gold. Funny enough, all the buttons were gilded, look. And you might wonder why are they like that on the inside. Let's get this camera to focus. Come on. And rough on the outside. Well, the fact is you cut a bit of cloth off your coat or whatever and you stitched it over that. So the front of the button was designed to fit with your clothing. And the bit that you could see around the back was all nice and shiny. Triple gilded. Triple gilt. Little musket ball. I'll leave the seals. A 10p, an old 10p. We're looking 1970s, I think, something like that. Size of an old 2-shilling piece. Then an 1887 penny, Victorian. 1806 Georgian. Now this one, it might look the same, but it isn't. That head's different to that, sure it is. And when you turn it over, there's no heart, there's no Britannia. I think that is a token. One of these counterfeit tokens, round about 1800. Slightly smaller than the ordinary one. So I can't give you a date, it's about 1800. Now, seals. What do we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Did alright, but my goodness, are they getting hard come by. And they're not exactly in good condition. Should have no trouble with those. That's 1810. 1814. That one's going to take some working on. Then we got this nice little Riga, look, with the cross. There's the shield. It's a lot bigger than this, and there's all these pellets all the way around the seal. Then inside the seal there's the shield, and it's got the cross which quarters. It cuts the shield into quarters. And then you get little pellets, these round things inside. And the number of pellets determines where it's coming from. And nobody seems to have figured that out yet. I've had them with nearly 15 pellets in some of them. Now this, I'm going to have to lift this up, I think. Just look like a bit of lead, look. But it's the seal, the wire went through there. KOV IP something 1809. Big seals these, and there's seems to be a shortage of lead. Same with this, these are big seals and there's only part of this. 1809. The letters on these go all over the place. Look, there's an A over there. That is an U. That there, that symbol. But it's back to front to that one. And then we got a T. And that's a big D in the middle. It's a big letter D in Cyrillic, in Russian. Can't see anything on there. Then we go on to this E. This is it's Cyrillic writing, but it's upside down. That's better. LN. Oh, I'm sure that says Brak. It's something to do with the grading. There's a 2 there, and then there's these huge letters coming. I can see big letters. So this is about a quarter of what the seal ought to be. They've used a seal on a little bit of lead. I'm not sure what that red is either. I've had this on other seals. Riga type seals have got this red, as though they coloured them red to make them look like wax seals. Maybe, don't know. Okay, had a good do, another 9 seals. I'm sure they'll fill in gaps. Last time I was there I got 8 seals, but 3 of them were completely new to me. So this is where I get my fun. I get these home and then I start searching through what I've got and finding all sorts of things. Anyway, I ramble on. I'm going to leave you with the old saying, it's out there, go get it. It's getting hard to get these where I'm going, but it's still out there. You take care. Till I see you next time. Bye.